What is up, guys? Today I wanted to bring back another video update on my WGU, on my pre-study. I just got my course evaluation, and I have pleasant good news. If you've been following me along, I've been seeing that on my spreadsheet I would have these 12 classes completed. And I'm happy to tell you that I actually only need 10 of them. Ethics and technology and natural science lab I no longer need to take, which means I memorized these Quizlets for nothing. That said, it didn't take me long. It only took me about an hour, a couple hours to memorize Quizlet. So I'm deleting this. So now I only have 10 classes left. So let me show you my course evaluation. And I'm going to show you some inconsistencies that the admission counselor told me and what was actually transferred over. So first and foremost, I do want to say that all of my credits from Sophia and study.com transfer over as planned. Now, there are some classes that I did not need to take because my AAS covered them. Now, you're probably wondering, hey, could you have looked that up any better? And the truth is probably and probably not. For instance, I'll give you a very clear example. American politics and Constitution. Now, I have an AAS from a local community college here in Lacey, Washington, America. Olympia, Washington. And I've never taken American politics. So my first thought was, hey, do I even need to take it at study.com? Will it just transfer in? Well, what would be your first thought to do? This is all it says as what needs to transfer required. Now, I've never taken it, so I'm like, okay, well, I don't fill this. So my thought was, let me ask the admission counselor. What do they have to say? What are the chances American politics is covered by my AAS? I just don't want to take it at study.com if there's a high chance it's covered by my AAS. I feel like that's the perfect question to ask. Hello, Alex. The course would not be covered by your AAS. Would not be covered by my AAS. Well, obviously right here it does. So, that means some of these, for instance, I don't thankfully, this is one of these are the two cases where I didn't need to take things. So, ethics and technology, I don't need to take it. Introduction to communication, I don't need to take these. It is a little weird because some of them show that it comes from my college and others don't. These green ones, I'm almost certain means that I do not need to take them. Result is results. You can see RS means requirement satisfied, and RM, yeah. So I don't know why these look different than the other ones. But nonetheless, if you were to add up, what does it say? To complete, the 41 complete, it's all the classes in gray. I've added them up. So I will show you the classes I didn't need to take. I didn't need to take Introduction to Communication at Sophia. It just got covered by my AAS. I didn't take English Composition. I didn't need to take Technical Communication because it got transferred in. I did take that. I didn't. This one I did transfer in. This one was I thought I was supposed to take a WGU. I didn't. This one I took at study.com because they explicitly told me I had to take it, and I took it. And turns out, hey, look, my AAS covers it. Fair enough. Probability statistics, I did take that in college, so that transfers over. Natural science, this is the second one that I thought would not transfer, but did transfer over. It's that or physical science. I think it's natural science, actually. Introduction to geography, I also took this one at Sophia, I think, and it got covered by my AAS. And then integrated physical science. So it seems like the general ed has a lot more leeway if you have a previous existing degree. Like I said, I wasn't sure. And even going back, not knowing, I would probably still just take them because they were relatively fast. Other than, this one was probably the longest, and technical communication probably took the longest from study.com. Because it's hard to interpret what the transferable means. And even when you ask an employee, hey, is this Gen Ed class covered? No, it wouldn't. So what else was I going to do? Was I going to try to roll the dice and expect that it'd be covered? No, of course I wasn't. I was just going to go take it. So I took it. And that took about a week. So I am a little not disappointed, but to an extent, I just wish that there was more clear communication, that everyone kind of knew what was going on. or I wish the transfer guidelines were more clear, or that you can get a course evaluation before you start doing study.com like some people have said you could do. Now, outside of that, everything else lines up exactly everything exactly like I expected. There's nothing here that that's not unexpected. So, Introduction to IT, Sophia, study.com. I do know I need to take ITIL. That all makes sense. This one here, thank you for the Redditor comment who told me that I missed that one. I would have had to take that one. Software 1, Software 2, that all makes sense. Software Quality Assurance makes sense. This one is C++ basically. And then Operating System for Programmers, Computer Architecture, and then you have your 3 big boys down here, which is Data Structure Algorithms 2, Discrete Math 2, Computer Science Capstone. So, that is my evaluation. As I said, that basically means I have 10 classes left. I need to figure out the order in which I want to do it. I'll probably start figuring them out very soon. I am pre-studied on scripting and applications. I'm pre-studied on architecture. I'm pre-studied on quality assurance. I'll probably do this. I'm literally working this out while I'm sitting here. Computer architecture, and I'll probably do something along the lines of this, and then do all my other ones kind of like that. Maybe. Where's data structure and algorithms? Oh, right here. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll do something in that order and then do the business for IT last. Ooh, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I'll push this one further in case I fail it, and I have to, because I think it's a third-party cert. In case I fail it, I need to retake it again. So maybe it'll be like this. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Something along those lines. Yeah. So that is the news. I only have 10 classes to go. I start February. I'm really hoping that I can get out, I think in the first month. If I can get out these 4, I think I'm going to be pretty happy. Or even these 5. I think if I can get half of them done, I'll be pretty happy. Software 1, Software 2, these ones I have some coding experience, so hopefully they go a little faster. But I'm pretty pre-studied on these 3, which this one's actually a project as well. I'm kind of pre-studied on this. And this one, I'm not really pre-studying it, other than that I know study.com has some nice overlap. So it should be, a couple hours of pre-study. So I'm going to spend I'm spending this week grinding out, finishing a little Python course for Discrete Data Structure Algorithm 2. I'm going to probably spend another, 4 or 5 hours watching some Java. So Introduction to Java for Software 1 and 2. And after that, I'm probably going to start grinding out more Operating System for Programmers, and then some Discrete Math 2, and then I start February, and hopefully I have a good, course mentor, and I could choose this order right here. So that's my update. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you guys have any questions and whatnot. I am working on getting this spreadsheet. I have had a number of people comment and want to see the spreadsheet and whatnot. I will make it available soon. I just want to make sure I clean it up because there's a bunch of random stuff that I put in that probably only makes sense to me. And even once I do release this, I do want to tell you, as you saw in this screenshot, make sure you do your own research and ask them questions as well. I don't want to be liable for saying, hey, this transfers in. And although it did work for me and everything that I found online worked great, I just want to say there can be miscommunications. The requirements are not clear. So I'm going to be spending this next week just heads down, pre-studying these classes. And hopefully February 1st, I start knocking out some classes, and I'm going to review all the classes I take and give you the tips that I have. And yeah, look forward to graduating as soon as possible. And thank you everyone for being on the journey with me.